So I opened my Twitter and I saw this save 3 vocalists. So moving out of the way quickly so you can see the stakes. You're gonna see we have to make some tough decisions. Okay, so if I can only save 3 vocalists, me being honest now, here's who I'm saving. Okay, Mariah Carey, obviously, you guys know I love Mariah, and there's just so many things to talk about when we're talking about her buttery tone. It's amazing. Her range, yes, we love the whistles and stuff like Emotions. It's incredible, but her low notes and stuff like her rendition of You and I is also fabulous. Those low notes at the end of Emotions, even some stuff in Melt Away, like she has a really wide range as well. And so I definitely think that that's something that we have to talk about. And just her musicality, right? Again, the You and I thing is something that I reference in that because that was outstanding. But you just see how many times like she changes arrangements and does things that work for her. And in the studio, she really showed everything that she was capable of all the way through her career. And it's so interesting because every single era, like her voice changes, her tone changes, and she has underrated eras like the Rainbow era. I feel like is something that people need to talk about more because that tone, it was giving. Mariah checks every box. There's nothing vocally that she can't do. And, you know, my favorite vocalist of all time. So, of course, I'm saving Mariah, obviously. And then next up, I would probably have to save Whitney Houston. Second best singer of all time. Second best singer of all time. I just think that what she was able to do with that head voice and just the skill of her instrument and everything like that. I just watched her documentary. And so by the time you are seeing this video, my little review of that will be out. But suffice to say, you know, brilliant talent and everything like that. So I'm going to save Whitney Houston as well. My last singer that I'm going to save, and it was kind of hard for me, but then it wasn't. I'm going to be saving Beyonce. Y'all know I love Beyonce. Y'all know I love Beyonce, okay? The amount of times that I've listened to her discography, it's unmatched. It's unmatched. You know, she's a great vocal talent and everything. I don't know why some people say that Beyonce is not a vocalist. I don't know why some people try to deny Beyonce. I think that Beyonce is top 10 female singer of all time. I think she's top 10. I have her at number 4 on my personal list, and one of these days I'm going to share with you guys my favorite singers of all time. But suffice to say, I think Beyonce has a lot of great things. What she's doing with those like Egyptian scales and everything like that. Like she was influenced by Mariah, for example, or Whitney, and she was able to take that and make it her own. And I think her longevity with her voice, and she's really getting to her vocal prime right now. And I think that it's just a delight to see. So I would say Beyonce. Those are my 3 that I'm going to save. Mariah, Whitney, Beyonce. You know, honorable mention, it was hard for me to leave Aretha out. Y'all know I love Aretha. I think I listened to Beyonce a little bit more. I think I listened to her a little bit more. I think I like her music a little bit more, to be honest with you. However, this was, you know, something that you got to think about, you got to ponder, you know. But Aretha, no such, obviously. She can do anything, very versatile. I forgot to say that for like Mariah, Whitney. But yeah, she could literally do anything. She was doing jazz, pop, R&B, soul, gospel, like the best-selling gospel album of all time. So I have a lot of respect for what Aretha was able to do. No pun intended, actually. And so yeah, I'm a very big Aretha fan, actually. And I still have yet to finish her discography, but she got multiple classics under her belt. And so, you know, without Aretha, we don't get people like Mariah Carey. We don't get people like Whitney Houston. So you have to give respect where respect is due, obviously. So yeah, those would be my 3. I think Adele is great. And calling her a vocalist kind of feels like a little bit of a stretch. And, you know, let's be honest, she's on the lower end of this list. Christina, I'm not getting into that. And then Celine Dion, I like Celine Dion. I do. She's definitely top 5 all time. But, you know, decisions had to be made. Lady Gaga, I like Lady Gaga, but we had more heavy hitters here. And then we get into Sia, which this is a joke. And then we get into Ariana Grande. And you guys know I love Ariana Grande. You know I love Ariana Grande. However, yeah, Mariah's going to take it for me every single time here, but I can appreciate what Ariana's doing for these new crop of girls. Great vocalists in her own rights. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and we can continue that conversation.